Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me again. Friday, still nice day. Hope everyone's well. I've run a couple of polls on the channel over the last probably week or so, and some people probably think I've gone crazy. One was directed at the English and one was directed at the Scottish, and what I wanted to know was, if you were born in England or born in Scotland, what do you consider yourself? English, British, or both in the English sense? Or if you were born in Scotland, Scottish, British, or both? And overwhelmingly, you can see from the English poll here, and also the Scottish poll as well, you identify very much with your own national identity. For example, there were literally thousands that answered the English one, and you all said overwhelmingly, I'm English. That's exactly how I identify myself. I was born in England, I'm English. At some point along the way, we were robbed of our self-determination, particularly, I suppose, with the Acts of Union and also the British Nationality Act of 1981. You kind of end up in a situation where you have that Britishness forced on you. Now, as Paul Thorpe pointed out in the comments, you know, trying to divide everybody, to tell that to the guys that stood side by side in the trenches, that's absolutely right. But while we all have to stand together against the obvious problems, there is that case of national identity. You know, you look at devolution. Scotland have a devolved parliament. Wales have a devolved parliament. I'm leaving Northern Ireland out of this just for, you know, for the sake of this video. If you look at England, what say do the English have in anything at all? You know, the British government have gone into the Parliament, the House of Commons in Westminster, and everything is decided there. Even Scottish have a say over what happens in England. Welsh have a say over what happens in England. So where did the English have a say in what happens in their own country? We don't seem to. It's completely and utterly bloody hijacked. And then we see all of these things that have gone on over the course of years. And again, there's nothing we can do to shape our own destiny. Something is very, very wrong here with this arrangement, I suppose, and it really sucks. And when you have a situation where you have, you know, who's going to be mayor of here, who's going to be mayor of there, and who's going to be mayor of everywhere, it seems to be subdividing and splitting it up even more. And I don't like it. The more you read into our history and these acts, the English just seem to have been hijacked. We are all in this together. I'm not saying we're not for a second, but the English have had a really raw deal out of this whole thing. Please, if you haven't done so already, go and have a look at some history and do a little bit of research, and you'll be shocked at what you find, believe me. And a lot of this is hidden from us because they just don't want to know. Now, you look at the situation, you have parties in there who are English, who want to get into Westminster. You look at the slate of candidates for the upcoming by-election, where you've got, Sarah Poshin, who's going to be standing. There are others there as well. And please, 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 go and have a look. Anyway, let me know what you think. A little bit of a random video there. Have a look at these videos, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.